Keep in mind this is a snapshot of the mayor's race between the two top contenders. Former Mayor Sheila Dixon, as of right now, commands a 12-point advantage over incumbent Brandon Scott. The reason is twofold, according to pollster. Dixon has a loyal base of supporters and comes into the race with high name recognition.
Action, accountability, and excellence are what the people of Baltimore deserve in a mayor, and I know that I can deliver that.
Sheila Dixon is the frontrunner in the race for Baltimore mayor, even before the field of contenders is known. Goucher College pollster Dr. Malia Cromer cites two reasons Dixon holds a 12-point advantage over incumbent Brandon Scott.
The fundamental dynamics of this race is that Sheila Dixon continues to have that really unshakable base. She's a challenger that comes in with the same amount of name recognition as the current incumbent mayor.
The poll finds 63% of those surveyed believe the city is headed in the wrong direction.
I know it's a hard job, but nevertheless, someone has to have knowledge on how to attack these issues and get some results, positive results.
I think we need fresh new blood, new ideas. Somebody that will think outside the box to get the city back.
90% of those polled say crime and public safety is a top issue.
Is when you ask people, whether crime has basically, is it increased, decreased, or stayed about the same over the last year, a plurality of individuals feel that crime has gotten worse in their neighborhoods over the last year. And that's certainly, that's not a good place to be.
76% cite litter and illegal dumping. 74% are concerned with the lack of affordable housing. 66% take issue with the local tax rate. 58% point out the lack of employment or job opportunities. And 51% say inadequate public transportation is a major problem.
I think public transportation is a huge issue because I think if everyone could get around with less trouble, that a lot of problems would be solved.
Crime in general not only remains a top issue for voters, but also juvenile crime. Coming up new at 6, the Gonzales poll, which came out today, has some surprising findings on voters' views on holding juveniles accountable. Both the Gonzales poll and Goucher poll can be found on our website at WBALTV.com. Reporting live from the newsroom, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.